unfortunately, roll as well to go around it is about $7 a roll, and you need at least 3 rolls there. So it's $50 just to practice it. And you know, you guys ain't, we're not doing that. It ain't gonna happen. Got it? You got it. So I will demo it. You will take lots and lots of pictures of it, and these pictures will be in your book. Got it? You will do these on real people, but just not for practice. Got it? All right.
You call this a long arm?
This is going to be a long arm posterior splint, and let me bring up the syllabus so I don't forget. Purple heads, got them so that they can flex their fingers. So the non-removable one, which is what you guys are going to do tonight, we'll start off. This is the way you guys do it at Kaiser. How do you use this? That you guys don't use soft roll. You guys go straight to web roll. So the only difference between the way I'm going to show it to you tonight and the way that you guys are going to do it is that there at UCSD and in probably most places you're going to skip this part. Got it? You're just going to go straight to web roll.
What you call that stuff?
This is soft roll. She wants to flex her hand. I'm going to fight her the whole time. What this stuff does is adds a little bulk to your splint. So I don't have to go around 6 or 7 times with web roll. It's kind of like a bulky Jones, which you guys don't know what that is yet, but that's coming. So a good splint adds compression. You want to compress with it. You just don't want a sloppy fit. So she's going to help me out. She's going to hold her arm up. Remember, that's not always exactly what you want to do.
That's definitely stronger.
What?
That soft roll.
Well, the thing that's bad about this is it stretches.
Yeah.
So you can actually roll it too tight. You don't want to do that. This is just there to add some bulk to it. It's cheap padding. Should we have 2-inch? Probably do. Notice I didn't go up around the thumb and pad the thumb like I normally do, but I will with my web roll. Just one. Always making corrections. She's really trying to help me. So see how my web roll's actually going on pretty darn snug? I do not want loose web roll.
Any concerns for the crease inside the arm there? Not going too heavy?
I'm sorry?
Same concerns for not putting too much out here?
Well, you don't want any creases in there.
No.
You don't want any folds. Yes, you don't want a ton on there. But then again, that's why I use the soft roll as opposed to the web roll. So I wasn't rolling a ton of web roll in there. Web roll goes on pretty snug. Now, your plaster splints, a lot of people will just add a plaster splint and that's it, posterior splint. I don't necessarily do that. I add struts to the side of it too, make it stronger. It's got a pretty small arm. So I could, in theory, do what I've done in the past, which is fold it like this, like I did my sugar tongue in a way. I will measure the complete length from cotton to cotton edge.
How many layers do you usually get away with tearing like that?
10? I don't know, I try not to do more than 10.
Chris, is there a reason you switched to the 4-inch web roll?
No,
Oh, okay.
I can roll it quicker
Yeah,
the rest of the way up.
yeah. Okay.
So you're going to treat supracondylar fractures, which is a distal humerus fracture, radial head fractures, probably the most common fractures that you will treat with this splint. Remember, it shrinks a little bit. Because her arm is so small, I can get away with folding it like this and laying my posterior splint, and it is just about perfect.
Right to the edge, right?
Sorry?
Right to the edge?
Yeah.
The top?
Chris, if it's a radial head fracture, the reason you go all the way on the arm is so that they can't pronate, supinate, and all that stuff that would.
And you don't want them to flex and extend. Now, radial head fractures, typically, unless they're surgical, we get them moving right away. So the splint is only there. Now, here's a strut.
Do you require us to put the strut on?
Yep,
tonight?
we're going to tonight.
Cool.
How many layers do you strut?
8 to 10 layers per strut. This one's a little thick.
You didn't fold that, right?
No, I did not. See, Mike, it happens to me too.
Falling off? That on video?
Yeah.
Use that at the end of the class.
I thought like, okay, 1, that's not too bad. Like, oh, 3.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna get a wrinkle. I know I am.
It helps to like.
How'd you measure
It
the
helps to
stress?
try and make the.
I just,
The
they're
splint
only
stick
there
to
to
the
add
web roll.
strength.
It helps to
There
make-
isn't any
it helps to try and
parameter
make
that you
the
have to
splint
get.
stick to the web roll.
That makes
How do you
sense?
do that?
Yeah.
Press on it.
Posterior splint, you want it to attach to the posterior on both sides.
Yes, it has to
After
attach to
attachment.
the posterior splint.
Great.
Okay.
So it has to attach.
First part and both of them crossing over. Kind of cross over back and posterior like that,
Yeah.
and then underneath like that.
Okay. So good. Yeah. Touch.
And then I immediately grab her, make sure she's flexed at 90 degrees. I got my slight pronation, the correct dorsiflexion that I like. And then fold.
Huh.
This is what you guys are gonna roll tonight. And you're gonna do it all in stages. So you're gonna all roll your soft roll, stop, roll your web roll, stop, dip your plaster, make a mess, put your ace wraps on, let it dry. Got it?
So everyone's. Oh, go for it.
What size plaster do you use